Yes, sir. Mic check 1, 2. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, it don't stop. Yes, sir. It's your boy Chaos, DJ Chaos, that is, trucker and motivator, and it's Just Our Opinion podcast, broadcasting live and direct outside of Cincinnati, Ohio. Yes, I'm in Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? Home of the WKRP in Cincinnati. Baby, if you ever wonder. No, let me stop. I ain't gonna start singing the theme song. Yeah, I'm here. We here. You know what I'm saying? About to go in on the news and the topic tonight. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, you already know I can't do it all by myself. I gotta bring in my brother, my partner in crime. You already know who he is. There he is, Brother Dark Prince in his house. What he do, bro?
Parker, shalom. I'm good, man. I'm good.
Where the hell am I at, huh?
Where you say you was at?
Huh?
Where you say you was at?
I'm outside Cincinnati.
Oh yeah. I remember you saying about that earlier that way.
Yeah, I ended up getting a goddamn room because there are no truck parking in this part of the city. So I gotta spend money to chill out.
Do you get reimbursed for that?
Huh? I want to see. I want to try to get Eddie to see if he can give me my money back. Then they got this what you call that where they hold your money for the room just in case you fuck the room up.
You got a deposit they had to put down on it?
Yeah. So they gonna she said she gonna give it back to me in the morning. So
okay.
So I'm good. I ain't like gonna be throwing a goddamn party or nothing in this motherfucker. Anyway, bro, what's good on your end, man? What's the dealio?
Just rain, that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? And the sun peeking out every now and then. But other than that, it's a slow-mo Sunday. Ain't much going on. Me, myself, I'm just studying, though. So other than that, though, it's like I said, it's a slow-mo Sunday.
Yeah. What's up, fam? Fam and checked on in. What's happening? Yeah, it's a truck stop out here. It's a Flying J, but as soon as I pull in that motherfucker, it's not one parking space. Not one. Well, it was one, but I think somebody bought that motherfucker because they got the parking thing, paying park thing at this truck stop. At so many truck stops now. There's so many 18-wheelers out here now, man. These motherfuckers banking hard off of motherfuckers.
Yeah, they definitely doing that a lot. But then again, you know what I'm saying, it hits you more on that way, so you see more of it out there.
Oh, yeah, there's a whole lot of truck traffic up this way anyway, because, this is almost down in the northeast. You know what I'm saying? This is the Midwest, considered as the Midwest, but it's down to the northeast because, Ohio is close to Pennsylvania and Michigan and shit like that. So, yeah. Anyway. I was pretty pissed because I was like, man, I was telling them folks, I said, can I park here tonight? And I'll just give y'all a couple of dollars to let me park. And she was like, no, you had to get a room. She had to reserve a room. I was like, God damn.
So where they got your trucks at?
The truck is parked out there in the lot. See, that's why I was trying to park my truck at the lot and chill there for the night so I get up in the morning and go deliver that load. Because them motherfuckers get on my nerve with that shit there too. And like I told Eddie, man, when I talk to him tomorrow, man, I'm like, bro, don't you ever in your life give me no shit like that ever again. Ever. I don't give a damn that motherfucker got $1 million on it. If he got $1 million, I know I'm in trouble.
So he gone already for the day?
Yeah, it's 6:40 now. He's been at the house. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, yeah, hopefully get that fixed up for you. So that's a definite need that happening ASAP.
That's why I'm at. I'm in northern Cincinnati. And that's what I'm talking about. There ain't but one truck stop, and that's that Flying J. And they Flying J is packed to the T. Them motherfuckers parked all on the goddamn fire line. You don't even supposed to be parking on fire line.
I can believe it.
They don't be
I say, yeah, they did. They get the cops out there on and get it towed. There, everybody gonna have a fit in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Cause they got a tote. I mean, these guys out here making their money. That's all. I mean, I'm seeing signs all day long. No trucks here, no truck there, no this, that, and other, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, it's just. Well, we're gonna get into the topic tonight about the United States government. You know what I'm saying? The lies they tell. Everybody up in arms. The lies they tell us in the U.S. Shaking my head.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ain't your friends, and everybody ain't your family. Now we're gonna start with the U.S. government. We just got to be talking about the truck drivers and stuff. And the thing is, like I said, I've been out here 20 plus years now, and the things I've seen in the last 20 years, things have changed drastically. Like now, you got everybody in their moment out here driving 18-wheeler. From the Dominicans, Armenians, Arabs, Haitians, Africans, you know what I'm saying, Cubans. I mean, every walk of life, Russians, Germans, everybody out here.
Dig it.
The thing is, the government got all these different, as they call them, immigrants or migrants or whatever the fuck you want to call them, driving 18-wheelers because they're trying to low-key hide the fact that the United States dollar is been crashed.
That's for sure.
So in other words, they're trying to keep as many trucks rolling out here, delivering goods and services around the country to keep the dollar afloat. But it's not working because
not
as hell.
Definitely not.
Things are still high as hell. You still spending a whole lot of money. You still spending, you still ain't seeing what you thought you was seeing as far as your grocery bill, your gas tank, your medication, the clothes you want. You basically spending the money that you don't have, and they're literally telling you that there's a shortage of this and there's a shortage of that. But there are hundreds and thousands, there are damn near millions of truck drivers out here now, literally. And a lot of the truck drivers that's out here driving trucks, they can't even really speak English real good, but they out here.
I can believe it. I can believe it.
Because please don't tell me those truck drivers crying about Trump. You got a lot of Caucasian guys that are really up in arms behind this Trump situation. In fact, let me share a little video on Trump. Video, man. It was like I was literally talking to this dude because you're gonna hear it in the background. Let me see, you can hold it up. Here you go, check it out.
Hey, Trump, what the fuck happened, bro?
This was a disgrace.
Oh,
this
man.
was a rigged trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt. It's a rigged trial, a disgrace. They wouldn't give us a venue change. We were at 5% or 6% in this district, in this area. This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. The real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people. And they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here. You have a Soros-backed DA, and the whole thing, we didn't do a thing wrong. I'm a very innocent man, and it's okay. I'm fighting for our country. I'm fighting for our Constitution. Our whole country is being rigged right now. This was done by the Biden administration in order to wound or hurt an opponent, a political opponent. And I think it's just a disgrace. And we'll keep fighting. We'll fight till the end and we'll win. Because our country's gone to hell. We don't have the same country anymore. We have a divided mess. We're a nation in decline, serious decline. Millions and millions of people pouring into our country right now. From prisons and from mental institutions, terrorists, and they're taking over our country. We have a country that's in big trouble. But this was a rigged decision right from day one with a conflicted judge who should have never been allowed to try this case, never. And we will fight for our Constitution. This is long from over. Thank you very much.
Well, tell you something. Come here. Oh, what's going on? Slap the shit out of him.
What you think, bro?
I didn't hear none of that, bro.
Oh, you didn't? Literally? Well, I'm gonna make it short and sweet. He just said that they basically made a disgrace out of him, and that that whole court case was a joke, and that the country's going to hell, and that he's trying to fight to save the country. Do you think that's what he's trying to do?
That's what everybody believe, especially in this country. They definitely believe it.
Well, the thing is, you got folks gonna say we up there making jokes on Donald Trump, but we ain't finished yet. We got a joke. We got something for Biden too. It's Biden.
He knows there are two basic steps here. One step is you must take
Yeah, don't joke about that. These fools.
and you take back the streets by more cops, more prisons, more physical protection for the people. He also understands what my friend from Texas understands, and he doesn't talk a lot about, but he signed on to in this bill. He also understands there's need to keep people who are first-time offenders, who are nonviolent offenders, or who are potential first-time offenders who haven't gotten, I yield myself an additional 3 minutes, who in fact are people who are getting themselves into the crime stream for the first time, that they should be diverted from the system. So I hope this crime bill, when it passes, the Biden-Hatch crime bill, as it becomes law, God willing, I hope that we will have ended.
You can hear, bro? Hold on.
I don't know if it made.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Damn. Oh, okay. Can you hear?
I mean, I hear you. I mean, that when the video runs, is, you know what I'm saying, it's choppy to the point where I hear him start talking, then he'll go blank. Then a few seconds later, he'll come back in, then he'll go blank again. That's how it's going.
Hold on. Let's see. Try it again.
Hey, Trump.
But that was the first one and this one, though. That's how both going right now so far. So I don't know if it was low.
Hold on. Let's see it now. Because I see it's muting. It's muting you. And it's not muting me. This is crazy. Oh, okay. Let's see. Try it. Let me try it now.
He knows there are two basic steps here. One step is you must take back the streets. And you take back the streets by more cops, more prisons, more physical protection for the people. He also understands what my friend from Texas understands, and he doesn't talk a lot about, but he signed on to in this bill. He also understands there's.
Can you hear it? Did you hear it? Oh shit! Did you hear it, bro?
Something about some offenders. That's the part I got.
Okay. No, that's that 94 crime bill video that I was showing.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Since you say that. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna go ahead and run it. I'm gonna go ahead and run it to the folks, and you just break it down when I get through.
He knows there are two basic steps here. One step is you must take back the streets. And you take back the streets by more cops, more prisons, more physical protection for the people. He also understands what my friend from Texas understands, and he doesn't talk a lot about, but he signed on to in this bill. He also understands there's need to keep people who are first-time offenders, who are nonviolent offenders, or who are potential first-time offenders who haven't gotten, I yield myself an additional 3 minutes, who in fact are people who are getting themselves into the crime stream for the first time, that they should be diverted from the system. So I hope this crime bill, when it passes, the Biden-Hatch crime bill, as it becomes law, God willing, I hope that we will have ended once and for all this notion that is a hangover from the 60s, that somehow Democrats are weak on crime and Democratic presidents are weak on crime and Republicans are tough on crime. The truth is, every major crime bill since 1976 that's come out of this Congress, every minor crime bill has had the name of the Democratic senator from the state of Delaware, Joe Biden, on that bill, and has had a majority votes of the Democratic members of the United States Senate on the bill. So one of the things I want to do in addition to end the crime is end the political carnage that goes on when we talk about crime. Crime is not Democrat or Republican. Making the streets safe is not a Democratic or Republican issue. This is one of those issues I hope this passage of this bill will be taken out of the gridlock category and moved into an emerging consensus. And the consensus is as follows, and I will cease when I finish this statement. The consensus is, A, we must take back the streets. It doesn't matter whether or not the person that is accosting your son or daughter or my son or daughter, my wife, your husband, my mother, your parents. It doesn't matter whether or not they were deprived as a youth. It doesn't matter or not whether or not they had no background that enabled them to become socialized into the fabric of society. It doesn't matter whether or not they're the victims of society. The end result is they're about to knock my mother on the head with a lead pipe, shoot my sister, beat up my wife, take on my sons. So I don't want to ask what made them do this. They must be taken off the street.
He said it must be taken off the street. Who are he talking about? Is he talking about Caucasian people? He talking about on the street?
He never talk about Caucasians. When have they ever been talking about Caucasian people in this world? Well, I say in the Western Hemisphere, I should say. My thing is, our people just damn sleep. That's what it is. So they can continue to pull, bullshit over everybody's head, and everybody can continue to run with it. But if I was everybody right now, my brothers and sisters of my family, Mishpaka, I'll say you need to back the hell away from all of it right now and let white America tear itself apart, because that's what's happening. Don't get involved in this shit, man. This is the part of the move where I was telling everybody, sit back and get the popcorn. Because they're starting to get to the point where they're starting to this is the part where we're in the middle of the movie and the plot thickens. And we don't need to be nowhere around that, because it doesn't have nothing to do with us. It never has. I'm going to yield back.
Okay, well, we're going to check out a video, because I think this sister's saying she's trying to prove you wrong, bro, about what you're trying to say about her president. Let's hear what she had to say.
In order to research why Black women have a higher mortality rate during childbirth, I'm voting for Joe Biden because of all of the great things he did for Black America in just 3 years. He funded an executive order to research why Black women have a higher mortality rate during childbirth. He funded opportunity zones in minority neighborhoods so that more Black and brown people can create small businesses. Passed prison reform that reversed unjust sentences, and over 5,000 Black men were released from prison. He historically funded the HBCUs more than any other president before him. He invited hundreds of Black people to the White House and had them pray over him. And that's why I'm voting for Joe Biden 2024. Oh, wait, that was President Trump. Joe Biden just funds wars.
I voted for Biden. That's probably why Trump lost. I'm one of them 7 million votes that he didn't get. Because I voted because I was told I was Black and I should vote Democrat. So I voted Democrat. I'm not doing that no more. And after I'm witnessing them trying to take down Trump as much as possible to keep him from getting back in that White House, that makes me want to vote for him more and more and more.
Good.
We need somebody in there that's real. Not these puppets like Biden. Biden is a puppet. He get in there and he get in front of that camera and he does what they tell him to do. Trump wasn't going to let them tell him what to do. So that's why I'm looking back on all this now. And I'm not going to let another Black person or another white person tell me who to vote for. Trump 2024. That's all I got to say.
Woo! Vote on, Black folks. Vote on.
Sophia B. Packard. According to Spelman College, on April 11, 1881, in the basement of a Black Baptist church in Atlanta, Sophia B. Packard and Harriet B. Giles embarked upon an education.
What you got going on, bro?
About to blow that out the water. What we just say about those two women.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Okay. I'm just getting it together. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm. If y'all guys watching, give me a like, please. Just push the button.
Push the goddamn button.
Okay, hold on, one more. I gotta get one more in here right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Right, what was that?
Like you got some good shit coming this way. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm.
Wow. What was his name now? Henry Lemon. Lemon. Wow. Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right. Now the white woman jumped on that. We ain't even worried about what. Okay, I get to the system on the back end of this because that's not really nothing to even address at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because it's here or there, but we'll get into that. Now let's get to the white woman that you was talking about earlier. First and foremost, she does not have anything, you know what I'm saying, to do with our spot, trying to speak for us. That's the problem, our people. They always talking about what they think is best for us, like, you know what I'm saying, they're still in an ownership type of mode. You got to understand that. Why is she talking about us? How come we're not grabbing the mic and saying things about this? If that's the case. Okay, hold that. Now, one of the points, there's 2 points that she brought up that caught my ear, so I'm bringing up those now. First point was she was talking about the Black baby mortality rate that was very high. Now, why is that? Is it because right now, you know what I'm saying, we have a situation with among our people and our counterpart that there's a high birth rate amongst, you know what I'm saying, unwanted kids. And with the last 30 years of that being the norm and the way drugs, music has poured into it. Nobody wants the kids. But I just can't put the light there on our people because here in this nation always murdering kids. They come up about 1,000 missing every year. And ain't nobody said nothing. They stopped putting them on milk boxes.
Mm-hmm.
So that alone should let you know right now, now this publicity stunt, you know what I'm saying, just go with what we're talking about. That's what that was. Second thing, she brought up the HBCUs. Now, what y'all might not know, and this is about to blow your mind, is that the HBCUs are not originally owned by our people.
Nothing is.
Let me give you 2 examples.
Mm-hmm.
Spelman College.
Tell them who the name is, bro. Tell them who the name is. Where the name come from?
Spelman College was started as a gift for a husband of a well-known person that I'm about to give by her name. This is going to be the key. Her name was Laura B. Spelman. She got married to this man who gave her this college named after her. It now became Laura B. Spelman Rockefeller.
No.
So let's keep going. I told you I was going to give you 2. So we got Morehouse College. Morehouse College is owned by Henry Lyman Morehouse, a white guy. Not to let alone, he also was a slave. So if you don't go and show yourself approved, you'll get caught up in the watch believing what these motherfuckers tell you to do. Straight like that. I'm going to yield back.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the whole part of the hypocrisy of the U.S. telling us lies, the lies they tell. The lies they tell. You know, it's easier than done. That's how it keeps this country going smoothly.
The lie.
That's just how it is. You know, I mean, you gotta think about it. They told you that you're not a true blue American if you don't get out here and vote. But my thing is, if we all Americans, why we gotta be divided? Why we gotta have a 2-party system? We supposed to be together on everything together. It shouldn't be divided. It should be together. Reach one, teach one. Come together. If I don't know something, somebody should be able to help me out to know something. Like it said in your Bible. Help. It's what you sort of help your fellow man. Lift your fellow man up or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Look out for each other. But for some odd reason, we've seen the lack. We've seen the lack right there in that part. We've seen the lack on looking out for each other. We've seen always be at each other's neck. But I understand because of the whole concept of mind fuck, envy, jealousy, slavery, things like that. That keeps this country running smooth because your ignorance get these folks paid out here. The 1 percentile. See, that's who runs this country. President Joe Biden don't run this country. Donald J. Trump don't run this country. Ford, Dodge, Walmart, Coca-Cola, Lay's potato chips. These names right here, Citibank, Chase Manhattan, all these companies run this country. They are considered as the 1 percentile. They are considered as the powers that be. See, Joe Biden is just the face in the place. They just gotta have somebody up there to speak what they want them to speak.
Right now, they get rid of who's gonna be the new face.
That's right. You don't contribute to none of this shit. All they do is put the dog food down there in the bowl, and you just get down there and eat. That's how they do this. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fetching for nothing. They fetch it. They put it down there for you. You go down there and start doing what they want you to do. That's just like you say, hey, this is my house. I'll do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? You're a child though, and you got your mother and father in there. You gonna tell your mother and father this is your house, and you ain't paying not one bill in that motherfucker? Mm-hmm. That's the same way with the politicians. Yeah, you pay your taxes and all that little goofy ass shit that you shouldn't be doing no way, but they tell you to do it because they said that's the only way things gonna get done around here. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I done traveled this country from east to west, north to south, and the roads are still fucked up. So where's your money going? You know what I'm telling you? You know where it's going? It's going to one of those rich man parties that you're not invited to.
Mm-hmm.
See, they'll tell you, go out and vote for me, or now I'll set you free. They've been saying that shit for forever and a day. Tell you to go out and vote, do this, go do that. You know what I'm saying? And you go out and do it, and you don't benefit from it. Well, I'm gonna tell you, some people that come from the other countries, when they come here, they don't vote at all. You know what they do? They put their money together and as a community and tell what they want, regardless if they candidate win or not. They gonna see that something gonna get done because the money is in that person's hand, and they've signed a disclaimer, so they got to do what they said. We don't know nothing about that. We barely even have a decent conversation with each other without busting each other upside the head. We don't know about politics. We don't know about what it takes to run no government in this country. But at the same time, we go and vote for goofy motherfuckers because we think that's going to make things better. I'm voting for Trump because Trump is a real one. I'm voting for Biden because he's a real one. And these motherfuckers work for the same corporation. They're two wings of the same bird.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they call it left wing, right wing. Each wing propels the high-flying bird, the eagle.
They've been saying that for years, the left wing and right wing, and folks still ain't got it.
There's no sense, bro. I mean, for years, you know, and it's like it goes in one ear and out the other. But you know, I mean, because see, the thing is, I'm gonna explain to you why they call it left wing, right wing.
Show them the bird, man. Maybe they don't know nothing about the bird.
Okay, so I'll give it to them. Hold on.
Yeah, show them the bird. Maybe they understand. Give them some visual aids.
Okay, I'm finna show them too.
Yeah, give them some visual aids. Show them what the bird look like, man.
You know, America, most folks, I know y'all probably do know what America goes off of the eagle. The eagle is the highest flying bird in the world, and it's one of the smartest birds in the world. And it's also an endangered species. Now, America uses this bird because it's a symbol. It's a symbol. Is it coming up on the screen? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Now you see that
right
bird?
There. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
If you notice, I'm just gonna break it down in hood terms. See this motherfucking bird right here, homie. This is your corporation right here. This is General Motors. This is Ford. This is Dodge. This is Coca-Cola. This is Walmart. This is Citibank. This is Chase Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
This is the body of corporations that's most important to this country. Now the wing is your president, is your political party. These are the liars. This is the left wing. Which is considered as the Democratic Party. This is the right wing, which is the conservative Republican Party. In order for this corporation bird to stay afloat, it takes this wing and that wing to get this corporation body afloat. So with that being said, that these wings, you as a voter, blind, deaf, dumb, and blind, y'all keep y'all ignorance going after this wing here. And this wing here is going after this wing here. So while these wings are going at each other, flapping, the corporations flapping is rising. They're rising because of y'all ignorance.
Not to mention that the corporations are feeding the two parties to keep them afloat.
Mm-hmm.
So when you actually talk about we need the streets to get, taken care of, they like, no, Exxon say, no, we need a few more billion and we're going to hook you up at the masquerade ball. They like that. That's what's going on. So if you get away from all these people, guess what happens? You start to clip the wings of the bird.
And then the bird is going to be just sitting right there like this picture right here. It's going to just be sitting there. It ain't going to go nowhere. The name of the game is the corporations ain't going to go nowhere because your money ain't going to mean shit to them.
Now, what's crazy right now, since that's popped up in my mind at the moment, is that this lofty eagle right now, those wings are going to get clipped because the chaos and corruption is going to tear it apart. And it's going to ground it. It's going to become a chicken.
You might well go ahead and fuck them feathers and cook it and eat it.
Yeah, as my ex-Jamaican girl said, your goose coop? No.
Exactly. Because that's what's going to happen.
So I wouldn't be putting no chips in that game, people. Seriously. I wouldn't be doing it.
Because it's a waste. It's a lie. It's all lies. And the thing is, they tell you the lies right in your face, and you seem to ignore it.
Yeah, they've been giving you left and right wing, and everybody ain't been catching on to it. They talking about, no, I'm waiting on this turn so I can watch the Muppet Show. That's what they want.
Bruh, you want to see something real stupid? Oh my God. You started laughing. I ain't did that yet, but I want to show you something.
I just heard the little song, do. I'm like, here come up.
Yeah. Came right on in, right on time, right on schedule. Let's see. I want to show you two dumb motherfuckers arguing with each other.
I already believe it. Go ahead, though.
Let me see if I can find that video. I thought I'd download it, but I didn't. But I'm finna do it like this here. We got to do a video on Jesse Lee. Jesse. Oh, messy Jesse. You know, a lot of y'all guys probably heard of Jesse Lee. I went on his show. I called on his show back here last year, and I got cut off because I said something that most folks don't say on his show, and they cut me off. But he's cool in my book because he's just an average Joe Schmo Negro that just want to be a part of something that's not of him, and I can respect that because I just thank God that I had parents that really care about me. Cynthia, you gonna trip out on this because this shit right here is just dumb as hell. He already sounds stupid just saying that, trying to be funny. But this is Jesse Lee and Cynthia G. And you know we did a thing on Cynthia G back here on the podcast a while back. But this is what you call Satan casting out Satan. So both of them. So let's check this shit out.
Oh, Depot.
Black Power. I'm Skyping with Cynthia G. Cynthia, I get the impression that you are an angry, nasty woman. why am I
Well,
getting
Jesse,
that?
you
Why am
you
I?
get a lot of false impressions, but I would like to take a
Hold
minute
on.
to respond
I
to
will.
what you
Hold on.
said before we went
Hold
to
on.
break.
Hold on. Let me hold on.
You,
Hold on.
you said
Hold
that
on.
that black
Hold on. Put on.
anger
Put on
is
hold.
why.
Put on. Yeah, shut it down. Cynthia, she's an angry, nasty woman, and it's these type of black women who are raising black boys and girls that are becoming just like them, and they blame this on white people. And until we can change that situation, things are not going to get better. And all angry people feel like victims, and they blame someone else for that. And if we don't deal, Cynthia, with what's happening in the home with these mothers destroying the souls of their children, and then the race hustlers using them for their own personal gain, how would black people ever get better?
Well, first, I would like for you to ask why are white people committing so many crimes? And they have two-parent homes, they have wealth, they have opportunities, job opportunities, they have economics. They still commit the most crimes. So this is why I don't buy into your fatherless home narrative, because you have a community of white people who have fathers in their homes, and they're still being domestic terrorists. They're still being racial terrorists. They're still committing the most rapes and violent crimes. So I would like to know, why are they doing that when they have fathers in the home?
This sounds like a joke. Are you playing a trick on me right now? Are you being real? Or you?
I'm giving you facts, Jesse, and you don't have to like them, but they're still facts.
Why did Phil from the advice show refer you to us? Did he think that you were going to make sense or something? What was the reason?
You would have to ask Phil about his decisions and referrals, Jesse. But I do notice that you are deflecting, which is interesting. I would have expected the trolling to come from your callers, not from you, because when you resort to petty name callings and making statements that bear no importance on the topic, that just means you're trolling.
So when you call me white,
I'm starting to believe, Jesse, that you're the one who have nothing to say because you've reduced yourself to a troll.
When you call me white supremacy, was that petty name calling? Was that petty name calling?
No, it wasn't. It was giving you an analysis on your rhetoric, my analysis on your rhetoric.
Amazing.
And it's in alignment with white supremacy. But you still haven't answered my question that I would like for you to question, because we're talking about the impact of fathers being out of the home. And we know that white people have the community with the highest rate of fathers in the home. So why are they committing so many crimes? And why do they have a drug epidemic right now that can't even be stopped at this point? Why are they the biggest mass shooters? Why are they the biggest pedophiles?
Because
why
of time, hold on, I got it.
So much bestiality?
I have it. Come down.
I'm just looking to get my question
in
answered.
any culture, you're going to have good and evil, because the battle is a spiritual battle. It's a warfare between good and evil. So in all cultures, you're going to find that. But that's not in all cultures, that's almost exclusive. Some of these things are almost exclusive to the white community. That's not true.
I agree that there's good and bad in everything.
That's not true.
What I'm talking about isn't really prevalent in other cultures.
Man, you're going to find good and evil in all cultures, but in the black community, it's out of control because you have 73%.
White community, Jesse.
You have 73% of black children born out of wedlock, and there's no sense of trying to correct that. So you see it more in the black community. When I call you a nasty woman, was that assessment? With anger, was that assessment?
No, it was a petty trolling tactic to bait me to get into an emotional state so you can try to prove
too late
a point.
for that.
That's what that was.
Let me go to some calls real fast. We run out of time here. We're going to have you back because the problem we had with the Skype. Let me go to Tony out of Chelsea, Michigan. Tony, good morning, sir. You're on with Cynthia G.
Hey, how are you doing, Jeff?
All is well. Thanks for calling.
Like a few callers ago, when you had the last person on, and a few callers ago, and the young man said, well, somebody's eyes are going to be opened up. Somebody's eyes going to be opened up from listening to her right here. The funniest part about her was when you put her on hold, how she was still going on. I mean, it was almost comical. And they won't understand when you talk about white supremacy. I'm from the area of Detroit Detroit's been run by black people totally for over 40 years, and look where it's at. Just take one quick look. Buffalo. Look at Cincinnati. These are politicians, black politicians, that are running these cities, and they run them into the ground. And I'm not saying anything. You don't have to. It has nothing to do with black or white, whatever. But that's what I see, and that's what's showing here.
And Cynthia, how do you respond to that? Who fought into that? Atlanta, Detroit, Gary, Indiana, Chicago, anywhere that blacks are in control is all hell to pay.
Well, black people aren't controlling any particular state, so that's where we disagree, because black people don't control those. But when you do have areas where there aren't any economic opportunities, where they've stripped the jobs from them and closed down schools, that's going to be a breeding ground for crime. But what we do know is that white people have these opportunities. They have the education, they have the wealth, they have the job opportunities, but they still commit more crime. So why is it that there's so much crime in the white community under white people's control, despite their benefits and resources?
You're saying things that are not true. What's wrong with
I've never seen
Jesse. They're true, and according to the FBI data. So are you saying that the FBI data that says that white people commit the most crimes, are you saying that the FBI data is incorrect?
Yeah. Cynthia, let me ask.
And so where are you getting your information from, and how do you validate your information and your talking points? Because mine comes from the FBI data. Yours come from your opinion, and that's the difference between me and you.
Hey, Jesse, have a good day, man.
Thank you. You too, Tony. Thanks for your call. Back in a moment, folks. Let me just put out there for the record, there are more white folks in this country, and so you're going to have more white people doing some things. But for the number of blacks, hold on, Cynthia, hold on. Turn the mic. But for the number of black folks in this country, disproportionately, they are committing more violent crimes and other issues in our country. So we need to deal with that. I'm talking to Cynthia. I'm going to have her back because we were supposed to have her at the top of the hour. But there are problems with the Skype thing, so
crime data says
we're gonna have her back. What a dirty woman. So let's go to Realist out of Lakeland, Florida. Realist, you're on with Cynthia. Go ahead.
Yeah, just for time, I'm gonna sum it up like this. It's called demagoguery, and for the low information voters who are ignorant of stats and that kind of stuff. If they don't know and they listen to these people that quote unquote supposed to be so intelligent and using intelligent words, it's got to be the most comical thing. And my heart goes out to the people who is actually listening to this garbage. It's almost comical. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Realist. I appreciate it. Cynthia, I'll give you the last word on this. We're running out of time. We're going to have you back so we can start off at the top of the hour, have more time with you. Everybody and their mama want to talk to you, so I want to give them a chance by having you back. Will you come back?
Oh, absolutely.
How do you see black men?
I see black men as a product of white supremacy. That's I see them as a product of white supremacy. They're in an inordinate circumstance, and they're having to deal with white supremacy, which has a very detrimental effect psychologically on anyone. So that's what I think. And I think you're also a perfect example of that as well, Jesse.
Why do black people see white people as smarter and stronger, especially black men? Why do they see them as being better than they are? Why do black people see white, such as yourself? Why do you people see white people as being smarter and better than you are? Because I don't see it that way. Why do you see it that way?
Well, Jesse, you can include me in that because I don't believe that white people are smarter and better than anyone.
But you do. You said it 1,000 times today.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I said that they have a attitude of white supremacy. I never said that was valid. So you can't put words in my mouth. I don't believe that they're smarter than anyone.
But you do. You have to say it so many times. Everything has something to do with white supremacists, according to you.
It does. It all goes back to white supremacy, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I personally think they're supreme or intelligent. I don't. And if you've looked at my content, you would actually see that I don't believe that they're smart at all. I think they're diabolical.
Thanks for coming on. We'll have you back, all right?
Of a new destiny. Views.
Any words, bro?
Pathetic, bro. On both ends. Pathetic. I see why they got their shows, though. So they can keep that bullshit going on like that. Because this is a slap in the face hearing them folks talk.
You know, when I seen that video this morning, I was just saying to myself, this is why our society looks like it looks, because you got a clown, you got an older clown and a younger clown. An older black man taking up for the opposite of who he is, and she doing the same fucking thing. And this goes to show you, you know, he talks about, like, he says shit like, you know, he's not, you know, black people need to get over their anger and all this old stuff. But at the same time, who is him to say certain things when he's doing hypocrisy shit himself? Because he'll say one thing, and then when you start to get on his ass about certain stuff, he want to change the shit up and talk about something else. Because he literally said on one video that there's no such thing as white supremacy. So I guess the KKK was just talking up their ass then, huh?
The folks that's backing the stations up on both ends. Because here's the crazy thing about it. That just shows you right there. We got y'all divided. It's two melanated people, and they both divided on something they're totally talking about in an argument. One's twisted, one's emotional. I'm like, see, and they keep telling y'all right in your face, and you don't see it. Yeah, a lot of folks ain't gonna make it.
And you know, Jesse Lee, his whole content and viewers are a bunch of Caucasians.
And they like seeing that type of buffoonery.
Yeah, they love it. They love it. Because I had one told me that Jesse Lee talks a good talk, and we just can't stomach it. I said, I don't give a damn about what Jesse Lee talk about, because at the same time, I know there's a Jewish man that pays Jesse Lee to get out there and make a fool of himself.
And our people. That's the biggest thing. Our people. Make sure you look like idiots.
Keep doing this shit over and over again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then when you stick it to their ass about what they do, then they call you anti-Semitic and all this old weird old ass shit.
Can't be that, because that's my race you know what I'm saying? I am Semitic by bloodline.
Well, since we talked about that, let me pull up a video, see if I can find that video of Brother Malcolm saying about anti-Semitic. And see what this whole concept is. What that whole concept means about anti-Semitic. They always talk about this shit. Okay, I think this is it right here, isn't it? Let's see. Okay, I found it. Hold on a second. Let Brother Malcolm tell y'all what anti-Semitic means.
This in the Tsarist courts and the correspondence. Read the life of Malcolm.
Are you anti-Semitic? Anti-Semitic. You've many of the things that I've read about you, and you've made a mention a couple of times about the Jews and everything, and I'm wondering if you are personally anti-Semitic.
No. How can I be anti-Semitic when the Arabs are half the Muslim world is Semitic? If I was anti-Semitic, I'd be anti-Arab and anti-everything else. No, I think that in this country, there's one mistake that the Jews make, they put themselves in a position where whenever anybody gives an objective analysis of the role that they play, they defend themselves by accusing you of being anti-Semitic. Where you find oppressed people, sooner or later they rise up against the oppressor. When the Jews were being brutalized in Poland, there came a time when they couldn't take it anymore, and they fought back. They didn't have too much to fight with, but they fought back. And I think every oppressed people, no matter how meek and humble they are, after you drive them so far, they're going to strike back.
What you think, bro?
Yeah, because Ishmael was the father of Arab's nation. Ishmael was Abraham's son. Abraham was, you know what I'm saying, was the descendant of Shem. So yeah.
And he wasn't caught, and they didn't. I didn't see they had brown skin. White skin.
No, you didn't see that until the white man decided to go all over the planet and started to put his seed there. You're seeing the descendants of the colonizers in these places. That's what you see.
So to the European Jews out there, stop with that anti-Semitic shit, because ain't nobody going for that anymore. Cut it out. It's way overdone with. Because you're either right or you're either wrong. And if you're wrong, accept you're wrong. Because you remember, you own the entertainment industry. You own the sports entertainment industry. You own the television and movie industry. You own all the industries in this country, in parts of the world.
Tell you this, they will submit. That is written.
Because my thing is your ass say that you are merciful people, why are you letting our people make bullshit ass music, bullshit ass content on national television and on the radio? Because it's not
the merciful people.
To you, huh?
Maybe they're not the merciful people. Maybe they ain't the people at all.
No, because they said in the book that they are the synagogue of Satan.
Maybe the folks didn't know that either.
Because in order to be merciful, you got to do merciful things. You can't do unmerciful things because that don't even sound right. But we're going to leave that shit alone. And we're going to get off the politics and move on to the family and friends. Everybody ain't your friends. Everybody ain't your family. What's your take on the whole concept of fake friends, frenemies?
There was no closeness in the beginning. There was always some type of seed of envy or hatred or jealousy amongst it. It just manifested itself. That's all. That's what you call a ticking time bomb.
Oh, shit. Yeah, because see, I want to go to the point where I want to talk about Hollandale, Mississippi. Shout out to my Hollandale folks that's watching tonight. You know what I'm saying? Much love. But, you know, for the last couple of months, I have seen a lot of loss of people that I really loved and cared about and knew for years. A lot of it has been deaths that then consist of health issues. And
shout out to Mega Noise. Salute for him going to sleep.
Yeah.
Hope he's got rest going. Definitely praying for his soul.
Yeah, and much love to Sus, you know what I'm saying? Angie, you know what I'm saying? And the family, keep y'all heads up.
Prayers out there for your strength, confidence, and definitely your focus.
Yeah. You know, I hate I ain't gonna be able to make it to the establishment, you know, this weekend because his funeral arrangement is this weekend, this Saturday.
Yeah, I'm sending my condolences because the thing is, you know what I'm saying, you can't get out anything right now either. I'm at a factory, so it's churning during the summertime.
Yeah. She understands because, like I said, I chopped it up with her I'm just gonna send Chopper that way. But I just wanted to go through some pictures. You know what I'm saying, to show you guys the folks that I knew and was real cool with that passed, half part of this year, 2024.
This year.
Right. Mr. Hut, James Hudson.
Bringing that shit to you like this.
Kenneth Williams.
Bringing that shit to you like this.
Little book,
that shit to you like this. Bringing that shit to you like this.
Korean Bond.
Bringing that shit to you like this. Bringing that shit to you like this.
Marshall Harper.
Bringing that shit to you like this.
My bro, Owen Molden. My partner, ex-co-worker, Cody Fuller. My partner, Ricardo Jameson, God rest his daddy just died. Reggie, my partner, Reggie Williams. Yeah. There's a lot of loss there. Okay. Sad situation there, bro. It's a real sad situation.
That's a nice little memorial slide right there, though. Shout out to you for that, bro. Salute.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Going down the highway yesterday, I was just thinking about, like, man, all these folks that I showed you in that slide, I know. Clearly, I know. From working with them to just being a round the way person that just went, to the club, I used to DJ at and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Or they was close to family some kind of way. Because, like I say, that's the thing that really kind of get me kind of choked up sometimes, because when I come to Hollandale, and I see folks, the first thing that comes to my mind, and they shake my hand, they give me a hug, am I going to see them again? It's just like when Sugar Man died. When Sugar Man died, yeah, I cried. I ain't going to lie. I cried like a baby. Hell, I cried when I was on the phone talking to you that time. Yeah. Because the thing was, Sugar Man and I, I grew to have a good relationship with him, because he somewhat reminded me of my father. And the way he acted his age, he acted who Sugar Man has been his whole life. He wasn't trying to change with the time. And that's why I respected him dearly. Because, Sugar Man, one time, like, we sitting up there talking, and these women are sitting up there arguing, and Sugar Man said, y'all need to shut up. Y'all just talk too damn much. Shut up. Just shut up. And they like study talking, and Sugar Man, just looking at him like, if I was back in my youngin' days, I'd have beat the hell out of both of y'all. Because they said Sugar Man had he was so serious back in the days when it come down to women not listening. In today's society, that's considered a man of being abusive. But it wasn't a man being abusive. It was a man trying to keep your ass from getting yourself hurt, getting fucked off, which y'all don't seem to understand, black women. Y'all automatically think it's somebody trying to hurt y'all. No, it ain't about that. It's about somebody trying to protect you and make sure that you continue to live on this damn planet. Because right now, in this day and time, y'all are out of control, out of fucking control. And it's coming through your kids. That's why your kids out here doing all crazy shit. And then you ask them questions, why God? Why God? Because you don't listen to God. You don't even listen to yourself. You just do. And you want to blame everybody for your own demise. You want to blame yourself. It's the man's fault. It's my baby daddy's fault. Everybody's fault but your own.
Keep talking, John. Let me just turn off this air.
Okay, but that's the thing. You gotta be held accountable for things, ladies. Things don't like this don't happen just because. It happened for a reason. When you say that you don't want something that God provided for you to have, you literally telling God F himself.
Careful with that.
No, it's the truth though, brother. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not making Def Comedy Jam jokes.
They Def Comedy Jam, but you understand the grandeur of this being.
The thing is, they're not respecting the Most High because they think the Most High don't know what He's doing.
Everybody's got their own mind frame of doing things, and it's got warped because it says the in crowd said this how it's got to go. So if you own, a hive type mind, then it's gonna be hard to break away from that because you're in the hive.
Well, the whole tragical story is gonna continue to keep going. It's gonna continue to keep growing.
No, it's gonna destroy itself. Yeah. Just like America's doing to itself right now. It's gonna destroy itself. When you got things divided, people, whether it's us and our counterparts, or you got white America, left and right wing. It's tearing itself apart. Y'all don't see the show going? Well, maybe y'all don't, man.
No, they don't, because they sitting there talking about they'd rather have Joe Biden in the White House because Joe Biden is not racist, and that Donald Trump is racist than Biden.
They just want to jump into the divisional fight that's going in over with the white people now. Because the divisional fight with us, they get tired of that. Next thing you know, it's politics, religion, something else. It's just another divisional fight in another area. We move on. It's just like a real fight. When you get the fight, you get everybody. It's moving around.
The stupidest shit about this whole fiasco, y'all talking about Joe Biden being racist. Hell, how about y'all? Y'all racist. Y'all hate black men. Which one is worse?
Well, they ain't got no power over us, to stop us from working or doing things. See, that's what the white supremacist systems got it. It'll tell you, you made mistakes in your past. I'm looking over your files right there. I can't hire you. Well, they've been doing the same shit since the inception of this country. But that's the thing about having the power, and that's your race that's in power. Because now we can practice racism. This is why we was able to call it colored fountains and the whites only fountains. That's what the power of racism does. I got the power to make you do what I need you to do when I tell you to do it. We ain't got that. We can be prejudiced as hell.
According to Jesse Lee, he said there's no such thing as racism.
Well, like I say, I'll never, sit there, reach quote on no damn puppet. Because it's not, it ain't even worth two, as Bernie used to say, two dead flies smashed together. He ain't worth even bringing up on Jack because he ain't got nothing to worth to say about. Nothing. Mm-hmm. He ain't got no gold. I'm a king. He ain't got no gold, dog. Yeah. What he doing in the palace? What he bringing? Nothing.
No.
He ain't got no gold. That's why I don't listen to him. They ain't got no gold, dog. Every now and then they get a nugget. That's why I say it when we was talking about it before. I had to stop and rewind. Like sometimes they may bring a nugget or two right that way. That's what makes the man all powerful. Mm-hmm. I can use what I want from time to time. And because you may be feeling a certain way, that might be this dude using you to block you from getting to you. And you're going to be upset about that later because you could have gotten that nugget. So I had to stop that and then check myself. Chickity check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's Ice Cube, people.
That's true.
But yeah, so if you're not checking yourself, then you're not going to have no type of gauge to go against anything out here on the outside world because you ain't practicing nothing. You're not rooted in nothing. You have no foundation in nothing. You just talk. And since they know they can just get you to the point where you just talk and they already know you're emotional, stirred up, that was the perfect epitome of what they got going on in our people. Twisting things up, that's the truth. And then getting emotional about stuff. That's chaos. And I'm looking at white supremacy, Willie Lynch going on right there. And they talked about something that ain't got nothing to do with us. Which I know, how is it? Y'all don't see this on automatic pilot, like Willie Lynch said. If this is if it's implemented right, this will last, you know what I'm saying, 300, 400, 500 years.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing about it, they can't fathom that it's actually something invisible that's in their minds, and they can't see that because it's like, you know, you've been traumatized to the point that you're not even in touch with your senses of your surroundings as far as being a human being on planet Earth. That was stripped of you. That was stripped from you. Say, for instance, us that grew up in the South, you know what I'm saying, all our life, the thing is, before it rained, we could go outside and sniff the air. We can tell. We can tell. I can smell the rain coming. Next thing you know, how you know?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
So I'd rather get back to understanding those type of natural abilities, so I can be at one with my real environment, which is nature itself, and vibrate with that. Because when the lights goes out, they didn't have no lights in the beginning except the sun and the moon at night and the stars. But everything else, nobody complaining. I ain't seen nothing left from history standpoint of artifacts said we couldn't make it because we ain't had no street lights. We didn't have no car. And they ain't heard nothing about that.
Yeah. That's true. Boy, I tell you, you know, it just never seemed to amaze me, the mindset of folks, to the point where, you know, the division of black people is getting worse and worse day by day, year after year. And I mean, because I was telling you yesterday about the situation with these two comedians that I got love for, but one has been doing some fuck shit for quite a while now. And I'm gonna play the nigga video. I'm not gonna show his face for the little situation shit. So I'm just gonna play the audio and let you hear what he had to say about this other comedian. Let's see. Hold on just a second.
Am I on the spot to say something? Should I just shut the fuck up, or should I just be like, "That's on you"?
Okay, it depends on a couple of variables, because that type of shit happens a lot.
It does,
women,
and I hate that I said something because and then Craig, you be like, "Hey, I want you to come on my morning show or something."
Right.
And then 3 days later, the girl called back and be like, "This motherfucker stalking me and won't stop calling."
Oh wow. So
what am I supposed to do? Just leave that alone? I'm asking you.
You introduced me, and then I asked you to come on my show.
No, I introduced you to a girl.
Yeah.
Hey, girl, doesn't have a title. Doesn't have a title.
Well, let's just say she's a female comic, and you want to use her.
No, I'm saying a title with you. In other words, when you introduce.
No, it probably matters that she's a female comic.
Yeah, dude.
So this crazy comic, he was trying to get her to come on his internet show, his morning internet show. Right. I mean, ain't nobody watching that shit anyway, but anyway. And then he starts stalking the bitch.
For 3 days?
Well, I'm just saying 3 days later, she was like, "Man, what can you do something about your friend? I don't know him." And whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. Am I on the spot to say something? Should I just shut the fuck up, or should I just be like, "That's on you"?
Okay, it depends on a couple of variables, because that type of shit happens a lot.
It does. And I hate that I said something because I really am to myself.
Yeah.
But I put them two together and it turned bad.
Did she not keep her word?
I just want to say this. This is what I heard happen. The comic put her on his show and wanted her to do stand-up, but she thought it was an interview. So when she said he got on the show, this is what I heard. This is just all what I heard, but it don't matter.
You didn't see the show.
I didn't see the show, nor would I watch that shit. Trying not to say this nigga name.
Don't give him any.
But anyway, the motherfucker, she said that motherfucker just said go. Like I'm supposed to do some stand-up. I thought he was gonna give me an interview.
Right.
Regardless of what happened, after the shit went bad on the show or whatever, I don't give a fuck about whatever happened on the show. This motherfucker was calling her like crazy.
Oh, so she did the show, and what was he calling her to say?
Exactly.
Yes.
All I know is this. I'm gonna say this shit. I don't give a fuck. The girl called me and was like, yo, what's up with your boy? He done called me this many times today. And then, it didn't go well on the show. And then coincidentally, oh, here you go right here. I ain't gonna lie. If this some whole shit, because she put him on speaker and I was listening. Because I was curious. Like, what's going on? This motherfucker scolding her about what she did on the show and her performance and all that shit. And then she was very respectful. She was like, well, I thought you was gonna just interview me. I didn't know you was gonna put me on the spot to do some stand-up. She wasn't talking disrespectful to him at all.
Right.
You ready for this part?
Yeah.
Why a few minutes later, that motherfucker called me. So I'm watching what's happening because he couldn't get the rise out of her he wanted. That's really what it was.
Right.
So he called me up and was trying to egg me on to talk about her. Now, let me tell you something. This is an old nigga. This comic doing comedy 15 years before me, probably. I was like, this nigga just called me. He might have been recording the call.
Man.
Just to see if I shit on her with him.
Man.
I'm just telling you what be happening in the comedy world, man.
Right.
The comedy.
So
I was mad because I didn't know what was happening, but coincidentally, I was able to listen to her talk to this motherfucker. And I was like, oh, okay, he just trying to get a rise out of her. I'm knowing. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
When he didn't get the rise out of her, he called me up to fucking get me to fall for the sucker shit.
Yeah.
I want to tell all sucker ass niggas. No, I fucked up. I snapped eventually.
oh no, because
On the dude?
I was just gonna say
Yeah, I
something.
snapped on this fucking dick in the booty ass nigga. Well, let me tell you something. If you watching this show, and I know you are, you scary motherfucker, I ain't gonna say your name. If it get out there, it's because you said it. But let me tell you something. I know who husband you was fucking in Chicago, boy. I know who husband you was fucking in Chicago. You don't want to fuck with me, boy. I know you a fruit booty. You don't want to fuck with me, boy.
Oh my god.
You don't want me to get to dropping your name, boy. I know who you are, boy. What the cat say to that nigga? Boy. You don't want to fuck with me, boy. Leave me alone. Get your moist ass the fuck on for me. I thought if I'd have gave you Craig number, you'd have been stalking him. But you was stalking the broad. I'm like, what is this? You a selfish lover. You want everybody.
Oh, he was it for work or for his
I don't know what it was for, but he was stalking it. And it's a call log to show. You can't hide your call log.
Yeah.
He was stalking her.
My question is, how old are these people? In other words, because
How old is a comedian?
The comedian is every bit of damn near 70. Okay, bro, we're back. What you think about this shit, man?
Nigga lying, bro.
Huh?
He lying. I can tell by the inflection of his voice. He talking high the whole time frame.
Yeah.
He making it up as he go along. Only thing you probably got a chance to hear was a conversation with if she did call him. But that's the thing about it. He sounded like a sucker female. Because he kept saying, I don't know. That's why, man, nigga, it's fucking garbage, homie. It's fucking garbage.
Yeah.
That nigga's fucking trash to me, man. He's
Yeah.
fucking trash. Hot fucking garbage. And I know it wasn't that. Like I say, bro, I ain't got time for them niggas like that. I don't mind hearing about them getting done up.
That's why I said everybody ain't your friend. Now he was fucking good about the brother Michael Collier. But this not even maybe a year or two ago. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, this is the thing right here. A lot of these niggas out here that say that they grown men, they're not grown men. They just look grown, but they got a child state of mind and they act like a woman. Because any man will tell you that you ain't got no business gossiping like no little girl. If you got a problem with somebody, you supposed to take that shit up on him and him only. Don't bring that shit to your podcast trying to get notoriety to make your folks feel some kind of way. Because you got the numbers, nigga. They don't mean shit. Because like I say, even shout out to Jeff Brown. Jeff Brown even said it out his own mouth a couple times. He's like, I know Corey Holcomb. He's like, I love Corey Holcomb. I'll do anything for Corey. He said, but at the same damn time, you ain't gonna run up on me like I'm no little boy, because shit gonna go wrong. Because I'm a grown man just like you're a grown man. And these niggas, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, the comedy game ain't like it used to be, because they let these Caucasians take over the whole concept of what they can say and what they can't say. So now they're going at each other.
I don't see nothing but the garbage nigga that wasn't really that hot when they first got on. The same one that's still looking for clout now because they got a social media. That's the only thing that's been amped them up. Without that, they still wouldn't have made it. Because you wouldn't have made it in Hollywood. You wouldn't have been selling out to 100 city shows going around the country touring because you wasn't that hot. Without social media, it would be nothing. Straight like that.
No, he feel like, you know what I'm saying, because he ain't selling his soul, that he ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, he doing
Niggas already sold his soul. You really think? Okay. He wouldn't be on the show and on the air all the time to get a chance to talk with other celebrities and attack them if he was not tied in. They wouldn't allow you to get your numbers up like that. Anytime you got anybody on the air that's talking about stuff that's derogatory to our people, your numbers gonna be up. Ain't nobody seeing this?
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, he got all this smoke for brother Michael, but he didn't have no smoke for Rick Ross when he said that little shit about Rick Ross that time. Them folks came to see him.
Nigga garbage anyway.
Stephen A. Smith, all these motherfuckers that's in the industry deep. He got quiet, trying to bring our brother what's his name around, Rizza Islam around, try to save his little monkey ass. He's scared shitless.
So I say, man, everybody can't go.
But see, the thing is, I'm gonna say my little piece. Shout out to the brother Michael Collier. You know what I'm saying? He's a damn good comedian. He's funny as hell. And I seen goofy motherfuckers on YouTube talking about he ain't funny and Corey was right and this and that and another. But a lot of you motherfuckers, y'all just dig right on Corey because, Corey said your name or gave you a little clout or a little something, and you thinking that you all over on that nigga's nuts. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Because even if this damn video get fled in the manosphere, to the point where a motherfucker pick that shit up and go back and say, man, them niggas on YouTube talking about you, Corey, talking shit about you, Corey. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You can say what the fuck you want to say. Because nigga like me will come see you. I ain't going. I mean, the only thing I know you gonna do, you gonna be dishing and ducking and trying to talk. You got your goddamn. I got a goddamn too. But it ain't about that. It's about the fact that you making us look like a damn fool sitting up here trying to clout chase by dissing a legend. I ain't never seen motherfucker Eddie Murphy shit on Richard Pryor.
Nigga garbage, man.
I mean, even motherfuckers that had, I mean, Michael Jackson had utmost respect for James Brown. Back in the day, at one time,
Respects
we
our
all
own.
had. Say what now, bro?
There's no respect amongst our men, amongst ourselves. That's the problem. There's no respect amongst our people and our counterparts. There's no respect amongst our race of people at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's still in it's still in juice mode. I ain't shit and you ain't shit. That's the mentality still.
Mm-hmm. Because, like I say, you know, I remember when Michael Collier first did his comedy show on HBO back here some years ago, 30 plus years ago. I thought that was genius because he did his shit right there on the goddamn on the beachfront out there in California, and he had me dying. That dude is too fucking funny. But you got Google motherfuckers saying he's not funny at all, and he's a mild comedian. He all right and all this other shit. And I'm like, these are the motherfuckers that really they probably never even watched one of his comedy shows back in the day.
I mean, it's cool because my thing is, I mean, Mike's one of my favorites after Bernie. I don't even like Corey Hope and none of it, him or personally or his comedy. I don't find it funny. So I mean, it's cool. I mean, y'all.
Like I said, I ain't gonna lie. I loved his comedy at one particular time, but he keep talking about the same shit over and over again. All he does, he talks about motherfuckers fucking each other in the ass and getting fucked in the ass or something.
Gay ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for a gay ass crowd too. Like I say, nah, I don't want the nigga, man. The nigga garbage, bro. My vibrations already let me know what's going on. Nigga homosexual. So my whole thing, my vibration already is, you know what I'm saying? I don't rock with that. It's like positive, negative. I'm definitely going the other way because it's gonna repel.
And to the weirdo
on that, I'm a repel on that.
And to the weirdo ass YouTube nigga that sit up there talking about, yeah, you're Michael Collier, you ain't nothing but a bitch ass nigga because you wouldn't tell me who the comedian female is that you were talking about. Yeah, that man he ain't got time to be playing no little kitty game with you grown ass men. I blocked your ass too, asking some dumb ass shit. Who you talking about? So you can get your commentary on, trying to spark us some shit to get your numbers up. That's some weak women shit, man.
That's why I don't want. I ain't got time for it. I got bigger fish. You know what I'm saying? I'm skinning up. So I like to say it's all good. I'm gonna let the Muppets have it out that way. Because my whole thing is they don't make no goddamn sense. Because my whole thing is, as long as division going on out there, and they say that's what's still happening, I don't care how they give rap. Is it about division and debate? Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about them motherfuckers either, man. Because like I said, anytime motherfuckers can't respect the elders, man, I have a big ass problem with their ass. Fuck them. That's why they talking about real niggas and they getting women, they fucking women, they got all kind of women and shit. I'm like, yeah, right. But I guarantee you got a nigga somewhere in there up under the covers with that woman. Come on out the closet, chill pit ass niggas. Just be straight up and forward and say you like that. That's all I'm saying. Shit. Don't hide it. Just say, yeah, if you fuck niggas, you fuck niggas. Plain and simple as that. Don't we talk about all the hoes you get, because I mean, that's one spoke in the wheel. Straight like that. But anyway, fuck them clown ass niggas. That's why I say everybody ain't your friend. You gotta be careful. And I know Michael Collier probably realized that he ain't tripping. He got his family. He got a full-fledged family. He got a wife that loves him. He loves his wife. That man, he good. That's another reason why them bitch ass niggas jealous of you, Michael.
Exactly.
Because you got a family going on. These niggas sitting up there and on podcasts with men all the time. Talking about men getting their ass all the time. You say you're a real nigga though. You say you stand on what you say. Yeah, you sure do stand riding dick with a cigarette in your mouth. Gay ass niggas. Fuck them niggas. But anyway, that's the same way with family though. You know, you got motherfuckers out here saying they family. Oh man, we cousins, we brothers and all that shit. But at the same time, you stealing from your brother, you stealing from your cousin, you killing your brother, you killing your cousin, you killing your uncles, your aunties, your niece, your nephew. That shit that went on in Hollandale, I just couldn't understand for nothing in the world. Two killings within a week apart from each other. They had one last Friday and then this Friday. By two friends. I don't understand that. Because I always thought when we were friends, we're not trying to hurt each other. We might have a disagreement every now and again. We might even throw some hands every now and again. But at the same time, we ain't trying to take each other's life. But I get it. Because these young men out here, they don't have the as the ministers say, the testicular fortitude. They don't have the balls to stand up like men is supposed to stand up. They're acting like women.
Mm-hmm.
They getting emotional like women. You sit up there all day long, your whole life, all emotional. If a guy say, y'all playing a video game, if you lose, you want to throw a damn controller at the damn TV screen to crack it because you mad.
Yeah.
Your partner telling you that you need to put some deodorant on because you kind of musty. You getting married, you want to fight him because he told the truth on your
ass. Our people been traumatized so bad. They already was talking about the experiment, as far as crazy thing. The word ghetto is actually, a Jewish word, which means the slum. That's where they always put our people at on any part of the city.
Mm-hmm.
So, a whole time frame, the project was off some rats, had them in crates. And they stacked the crates up and had the rats in the crates. Everything was good for a few months, but after a while, the rats started to turn on themselves because of this limited space.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's always been the projects that they always experimented with to see if that definitely happens over and over, which it does. So the projects was always about a scientific project. The hypothesis is we believe they'll act the same way if taking away the same rations, give them limited, access to things, and stack them on top of each other. Tell me one place where there has not been a congregation of our people there and ain't been the highest rate of murder rates and shooting and everything else you can come up with. Because it's limited resources within that. And that was strategically planned that way.
Mm-hmm.
How I know that? Because I can go to any part of the country right now where my people at, and it'll feel just like where I'm from. And the crazy thing is, it'll be the same game on the streets if I was to hop into it. Yeah. So y'all know how to do it. Yeah. I'm gonna add yeah. Well, go ahead, bro. How we ain't never talked on the phone or got together, but we already know that hustle off the muscle.
Right.
Nah, it was orchestrated, and we just, we adapted to it, and because it's a systematic way, that it was brought in, it's a systematic way that we produce it out of it, And that's hustling down the street. And that's why everybody do it the same way.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, I mean, I don't understand how people do that. You don't see that either? Everybody talk. How many songs here they talk about cooking it up in the morning, mixing it up, you know what I'm saying? Getting the residue out the glass, rocking and chopping, stuff like this here. How is it? And when you hear the record and they get to that part, you already know what they're talking about. How is that? This on a whole different coast from where you at, or region from where you at. You know what they talking about, though.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. They not knowing, bro. They not knowing.
My thing is, what's going on now?
Oh no, that's me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to put this video up from my friend on TikTok. It's a pretty good video on some real good shit. What you tripping about, bro?
I ain't gonna even tell you what I was thinking right there.
Oh, look at you. You just can't do right for shit, man. You just can't do right for shit. You just can't do right.
Say the ball be in the backfield, be like on Deja Chappelle. Turn them shits up. I gotta get that part again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Only thing I can say, bro, hopefully one day our people.
You got an echo.
Yeah, I know, because it's off this thing. I'm finna cut it off now.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I want to show you this video. Shout out to the girl Nikki from TikTok. She just told some message that you can use my video, Chaos. I said, okay. We're gonna go and share. Check this out.
I remember in a relationship a long time ago, I told this person who I was with that you don't have to try to get me because you already have me. You don't have to try to get me because you already have me. In your efforts of trying, though, you're going to lose me. And I feel like that's a message for many of us because we are trying to get to a place. We're trying to have something. We're trying to be this and be that. In your trying, you lose. In your effort of trying, you lose the thing that you want to become or have or do or be. And it's because you're trying. It's because you're trying. Which means you have separation issues of feeling like you're separate from that thing that you want. So you don't have to try to get money because you are money. You don't have to try to be rich because you are rich. You don't have to try to have faith because you are faith. You don't have to try to manifest because you are a manifestation in itself. So there's nothing you have to try. In your effort of trying, you're losing. You're losing.
What you think, bro?
You're going to run that back. I ain't getting none of that.
Damn, you didn't hear none of that? Yeah. Hold on.
I remember in a relationship a long time ago, I told this person who I was with that you don't have to try to get me because you already have me.
You can't hear it, kid. You could. Hold on. You couldn't hear it? Hold on. You said what now? You couldn't hear it?
Yeah, go back. I don't know what you did though, but it was running through then.
I remember in a relationship a long time ago, I told this person who I was with that you don't have to try to get me because you already have me. You don't have to try to get me because you already have me. In your efforts of trying, though, you're going to lose me. And I feel like that's a message for many of us because we are trying to get to a place. We're trying to have something. We're trying to be this and be that. In your trying, you lose. In your effort of trying, you lose the thing that you want to become or have or do or be. And it's because you're trying. It's because you're trying. Which means you have separation issues of feeling like you're separate from that thing that you want. So you don't have to try to get money because you are money. You don't have to try to be rich because you are rich. You don't have to try to have faith because you are faith. You don't have to try to manifest because you are a manifestation in itself. So there's nothing you have to try. In your effort of trying, you're losing. You're losing.
So what you think, bro?
I ain't getting all the back end of that either.
You did?
It cut off when she said, "You don't have to get me because you already have me." From there, ain't hear nothing else.
Okay, I know. Hold on a second. I'm gonna bring the real video. Bring the real video up because I can pull it up like this here. Let's see. Hold on. Is this it? Yeah, this is it right here. Hold on. Right there. Look at that. She is such a beautiful soul too, man.
Who that?
Nikki. She's cool. She's real cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Here you go.
I remember in a relationship a long time ago, I told this person who I was with that you don't have to try to get me because you already have me. You don't have to try to get me because you already have me. In your efforts of trying, though, you're going to lose me. And I feel like that's a message for many of us because we are trying to get to a place. We're trying to have something. We're trying to be this and be that. In your trying, you lose. In your effort of trying, you lose the thing that you want to become or have or do or be. And it's because you're trying. It's because you're trying. Which means you have separation issues of feeling like you're separate from that thing that you want. So you don't have to try to get money because you are money. You don't have to try to be rich because you are rich. You don't have to try to have faith because you are faith. You don't have to try to manifest because you are a manifestation in itself. So there's nothing you have to try. In your effort of trying, you're losing. You're losing. All right, y'all. This Bible study.
What you think? You heard it that time, though?
Yeah.
What you think?
It sounds mystical somewhat. Just the tone of what she was saying. I got picked up off the vibration on that. It's got mystical tones to it. So I mean, that's a new age, you know what I'm saying, philosophy, where you self-actualize, you know what I'm saying, the concept and say, this is what it's going to do. Because now everybody's saying you're taking hold of your own reins of your own destiny. But if that's the case, then people, maybe I can ask anybody, just walk to any random person. So since you got your own destiny, right? Everybody like, yeah. If you happen to transition from this realm, okay, then what happened with you next after? Because you alone gonna know that. If you can't answer that type of question, then maybe the thing that we're fighting over, maybe the thing we're arguing over, you know what I'm saying, really just something that, you know what I'm saying, is a distraction from the long-term deals. And I don't think our people understand this is what the devilish schemes of, you know what I'm saying, distraction is all about. It wastes your time, which is the only valuable thing that us as humans have on the planet. Time is money. I'm going to waste your time, which is your currency, with frivolous things. You don't get those seconds back. You don't get those minutes back. Whatever you sit there partaking in and allowing in your gates, eyes, ears, skin, that's what it is, whether it was negative or positive. And most of the time, it ain't helping us.
Nope.
Mixmaster Chaos. Turn it up.
Hold on, sorry. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, that's true. Shout out to Nikki for that video though. See, she's considered as her content is considered as the homeless single mother of two. And she like to travel to places, go to different places. And she travels with her two boys. She had an RV, but now she's got a place of her own now. And she just said she just like to just get out and just feel free to herself and her kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess, you know, she had been through a relationship with her, you know, I guess her husband and her ain't together and it kind of went bad, you know, and she's just trying to, you know, clear her mind, you know, try to make peace for herself, make peace with herself. You know, that's one thing I say to folks all the time. You know, Teddy Pendergrass had a song, loving somebody until somebody loves you back. You know what I'm saying? And he said, make peace with yourself, you know, before you can love another. Because the thing is you got to get yourself together first before you can get out here and try to intervene with another life. Because you get out there and you broken and you already broken and then you trying to get into another relationship, that shit is not gonna work right. Y'all gonna clash with each other like the Bloods and Crips. Because you fucked up, he fucked up. And it just ain't gonna be right.
Yeah.
She gonna be ready to do something to you, he gonna be ready to do something to her. And
pieces of it.
And I can see it within her. She's a good gorgeous looking woman. It's just the fact that, you know what I'm saying, she, you know, like most women, you know, most women don't think like she's thinking. You know, they just say, fuck these niggas. I ain't got time for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he did me wrong and now yada, yada, yada. And that's not even the case. Because if the man did you wrong, you knew who that man was when he did you wrong. You seen him doing you wrong. You just decided to look over the shit because he had some money and some dick. And that's what most women's mindsets nowadays: money and dick. It ain't about about the whole concept of him holding down the fort and protecting his family, because she don't even want him to say too much of shit that sound like he's trying to overthrow her. She wanted to be the overthrowee. But the system of white supremacy got these women thinking like that. I run the show. Nigga, you just fall in line. No, it don't work that way. Because you going by the situation the wrong way. That's why these kids are so fucked up. That's why these kids are killing each other like they're doing. Because the Most High is trying to show you something. He's trying to show you can't go in the opposite direction of how he created you to go. You got to go in the same path that he tell you to go down, not go the opposite way. How many folks you know going through the country driving backwards in the car all the way from California to New York, driving backwards? That don't even sound right, because that's impossible.
It's backwards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It don't make no sense. And it ain't gonna make no sense. Because your eyes are looking forward. Your eyes not looking backwards. But hey, there's no here or there. Okay, bro. I guess we didn't. Let's see, hour and 54 minutes in the paint tonight. You know what I'm saying? I guess we can go ahead and get ready to end this whole concept tonight. We didn't have very much views, I guess, because the views that we was getting, YouTube like to play tic-tac-toe with them, because when you start talking about real stuff, they start stealing. Because the internet is good. The internet is real good over here. I'm using high quality Wi-Fi over here.
I can dig it.
But we already had that conversation, so we ain't gonna go there. Only thing I can say, when I get this get this Patreon page going, then that's when it's going. That's when I ain't gonna even worry about it no more. I just come on YouTube every now and again. But other than that, we get that Patreon going down, bro. We gonna be doing shit. We probably doing a show every fucking day. Every time we get a phone, every time we on the phone, goddamn, we doing a show on the phone. I'm gonna have it linked up just like that. But it's gonna be to the point where they're gonna have to pay to watch us though. It's gonna be like paid TV. All the proceeds come to us. So that's right. You ain't got no cash out or nothing like that, do you?
Nah, you get all that, bro. I ain't interested in all the proceeds and nothing like that. I just speak on it because you tell me, you know what I'm saying, you want me on your show.
I mean, but the thing is, bro, I don't have to break bread with you. That wouldn't be right. I wouldn't feel right. I ain't gonna sit up there, and I'm eating and your ass sitting up there stomach growling. Fuck that.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, until you fart and you realize you were hungry. But anyway, let's see what time is it? I hate Eastern time, bro. It's literally 9 down to 9:30 out here. I can't stand Eastern Standard Time. See, now I was on the West Coast, goddamn, it's 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I dig it.
Well, I can't. Eastern time goes fast as hell. Because at the top of the key of the time zone in the Eastern, Eastern Hemisphere. So I understand. But anyway, bro, you got anything else you want to reach out, say on this whole concept, bro, before we get out of here?
No, I'm just gonna keep watching the show because, like I say, we'll see what happens.
Well, let's see the one last video. This video, our favorite video that I kept on here. And let's see what that video I did. I know I didn't take it down. Let's see. Well, I know this is your shit right here, though.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck 'em. Birds of a feather. They flock together. They make you a sucker. I don't fuck with nobody. If you ain't monetized, then it's fuck
you. A real deal Holyfield there, ain't it, bro? Yeah, I think I took it. No, I didn't. There it is right here. I think this is it.
To America. 25 ways the U.S. is being destroyed in under 2 minutes. 1. Open borders and illegal immigration. 2. Rampant crime in unsafe cities. 3. Mass addiction and fentanyl. 4. Election insecurity and interference. 5. The educational indoctrination of children. 6. The asymmetrical weaponization of justice. 7. The destruction of private property rights. 8. Inflation and debt. 9. The global depopulation agenda. 10. Record low fertility and plummeting birth rates. 11. Unaccountable federal bureaucracies. 12. Toxic food supply. 13. Vaccine and pandemic disinformation. 14. The trans-contagion and sterilization of children. 15. Overprescription of pharmaceuticals. 16. Destruction of the nuclear family and parental rights. 17. DEI and the new racism. 18. Moral and societal decay. 19. The financing of endless foreign wars. 20. The sprawling surveillance state. 21. The centralization and consolidation of government power. 22. The destruction of trust in institutions. 23. The censorship industrial complex. 24. State media propaganda. 25. The smearing of those who challenge it.
Mission log 2050.
Boy, that video get me every time. I love it. That video get me every time, bro. Every time. That video get me every time. But anyway, well, we can go and get about this thing, man. I'm gonna go ahead and take me a shower and get my ass in the bed and get this couple of hours in before I go down here and deliver this load around the corner.
Yeah, everybody get ready for every day too. So yeah.
Yeah,
salute.
Because I gotta go to the place in the mornings, right around the corner. Ain't about 3 minutes away. Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, though, bro. Everybody playing family. Shalom. This probably
All
be
right.
safe.
Peace, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to end the show tonight. You know, it's love and respect to you guys. You know, the ones that were watching anyway tonight. You know, there was some folks watching that just didn't say too much of nothing, as always. But you know what I'm saying? Always like and subscribe to the channel at DJ Chaos, the Mix and Stir. You know what I'm saying? Send any kind of documentation to chaoticdjsmusic@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Facebook under Halo Jones or Maurice V. King Sr. or Maurice King Sr. You know what I'm saying? I say Junior. No, that's my son. You know what I'm saying? Always find out things on your own when you watch the podcast. Sometimes you might say, do these brothers really talk about the real? Yeah, we try. Well, at the same time, always use common sense. Don't believe the hype. You know what I'm saying? Just find out your own, do your own research on things and use common sense. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Because when you do that, and put those two together, folks gonna look at you crazy. They're gonna be judging and be very envious of you because haters are going to hate regardless. That's just the way of the world. You know what I'm saying? And if you got Twitch, you can follow me on Twitch TV at DJChaos_47. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I guess that's gonna call it tonight. Give you some good rest. In the meantime, y'all, he say he easy, don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Your Chaos is out as soon as I get on going where you are going.
Nor can we let the government of America off, because the government of the United States of America has proved to be the worst enemy of black people. So now when it comes time for justice, this is not spoken out of hatred or out of bitterness, but reparations have to be given to black people, even as Jews receive reparations from the onslaught of Nazi Germany. And now the Japanese are going to receive reparations for what America did by putting them in concentration camps. What's wrong with the children of slaves? We are here poor, ragged, hungry, naked, and out of doors. Reparations is what we want, and everyone that had a part in our destruction will have a part in paying reparations. I'll be right back.